African Americans, despite being 13% of the population, commit about half the crimes. You hear this statistic all the time. But I'm asking why. Like, you're saying, like, well, black people are more likely to attack white people, and black people commit more crimes. And I'm honestly asking, why do you think that is? Because this is where I think it gets interesting, right? Like, you're like, well, people, white people have it harder, and black people are out here doing all of these terrible things. And I'm asking, like, why do you think African Americans commit more crime? Why do you think African Americans, on average, have a lot less money? And I want to know your honest answer to that. Because I always find, like, you can say statistics until the cows come home. I don't really care, right? What I care about is why you think these statistics are here. Why do you think African Americans commit more crime? Why do you think that we make less money? Why do you think we're less likely to be paid equal amounts for the same work? And kind of to the first two, would your answer just be like, because you guys are worse? Or would it be like, because you guys are more violent? Or would it be like, because you guys have lower culture? What's your answer? Because it's so interesting that in you trying to prove that, oh, well, white people have it harder because look at all these terrible things that black people do. You're separating black people into a group and then listing all the things that are wrong with us, which is racist, right? So I would rather you just to go out and say, like, you guys are worse than us and you make it harder for us. Because then it kind of proves my point, right? That idea that, like, racism is a thing. Now, again, I could, of course, go into, like, the historical context of it all, right? If you take somebody as property from their native country, like Nigeria, and you make them into property, and then you free them, and then you don't give them any actual resources, right? Of course, the crime rates in that community are going to be higher. You didn't educate them, you didn't give them any money, you didn't give them any resources. You then discriminated against them for 450 years. And then you're like, I wonder why the crime rate is higher in that group of people. I'll give you a hint. Slavery. But what's your reasoning? Like, my reasoning of, oh, well, why is there more crime committed in African American populations? Well, probably because, you took us from our homeland and gave us absolutely nothing and then separated us in education and then committed, like, medical experiments on us for years and years and years. I would say that probably caused a little bit of, rowdiness in our community. I'm not saying that we shouldn't take responsibility. What I am saying is, what do you think happened? Why do you think crime rates are higher in African Americans? Do you think it's because we were taken from our land and we weren't given equal opportunity, aka racism? Or do you think it's because we're just worse than you? Let me know. Hope this helps.